What is going on, everybody? My name is Conor and Shaun. Welcome to another week of Weird News Wednesdays. This is the Here's Friday podcast. We are back again talking all the strangest news stories from around the world. We talk about the news that the real news is too afraid to talk about. As always, I am joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Shaun Meehan. Shaun, how is it going?
I'm fucking brilliant, Conor. I have never been better.
I think that was too high.
Too much, was it?
Too high.
Okay,
it's only places down from there, really.
Not feeling well.
No, there has to be a little just Grad, if I ask you, just say fine.
Fine, alright.
Thank you.
No, fine, I'll say.
Okay, here we go again. I'm joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Shaun Meehan. How are you going today?
Pretty swell, dude.
Oh, swell.
Shaka bra.
Did you say shaka bra?
Shaka bra.
Right. We're all just going to skip that.
Okay.
This is Weird News Wednesday, Shaun. What do we do here?
You spent the week gathering all the weirdest news stories from around the world and you're about to read them to me. I have not heard any of the stories at all.
Absolutely not. You have literally no idea what we're about to discuss.
I have no idea about what we're doing here, who you are.
Get out of my home.
Sir, please.
There are children around.
Why did I wait for you to set up these microphones?
You were just standing in the corner, just like too nice to say anything.
God, he seems to know what he's doing.
Just wringing your hands like, should I tell him? Should I? No?
Does he know?
Do you think
this
he knows?
is my house.
So this is Weird News Wednesday, and we are starting off with a man who went to an auction and there was a bit of a mistake with what he thought he had bought.
Oh no, did he buy the auction house?
No, he paid $150 for 1,000 hens. Hamilton man desperate to rehome birds after accidentally winning auction.
Oh God. Surely, did he get the number wrong?
A Hamilton man bought 1,000 hens at an auction when he thought he was bidding on just one hen. The man is now desperate to rehome all 1,000 hens. Steve Morrow for Hamilton said he saw the urgent sale on Trade Me and thought he was bidding for only one bird. But when he won the auction at 11 a.m. on Sunday, he was told by the seller Matthew that he had in fact bought 1,000 hens instead of one.
Was he being conned? Was this a trick?
For $1.50, it's a bad con if you're going to take $1.50 from a man for 1,000.
€1.50?
Yeah, $1.50
for 1,000 hens.
1,000 heads. The ad read that a small free-range egg farm based in Massey, West Auckland, was closing down and needed to be vacated by Monday. As a matter of urgency, we need to approximately move 1,000 hens, it read. The sale was for one 1,000 birds. One 1,000. Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, see, never put the X there though. So it's 1,000 birds.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But if it only cost $150,
you would assume it was one bird.
Surely you couldn't buy 1,000 birds for that.
A mixed age flock of brown shavers and highlines, Shaun.
Oh, very good.
Morris,
those brown shavers, they're not cheap.
They're not bad. Morris said he thought the highest bidder could take as many birds as they wanted and that the seller would continue to auction the rest of them off until they were all gone.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
You dumb dickhead.
You've done the humankind a disservice.
When he said he put in an auto bid for $20, thinking he could at least get 2 hens.
I mean, $10 per hen.
That's pretty good. When the auction closed, I thought, this is great. I could take as many birds as I wanted, Morrow said. But when I spoke to him about it, he said it was for 1,000 hens. Holy moly, I was stunned. I can tell you that.
Imagine that conversation.
No, you mean 2 hens?
No, you get 1,000 hens.
No, I don't want just 2.
No, but you paid for them.
No, I did.
Legally, they're yours.
I would prefer to have. I thought we could just pick how much we wanted.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh,
no,
1,000.
I said 1,000 hens.
What? Yeah, 1.
No, 1,000.
Oh,
There's
no.
zeros after that.
Oh, I need to call my wife.
Give me your £20.
£20. But when I spoke to the man, he said he had read the ad more than 3 times and admitted that the wording was confusing on the ad.
Of course it was.
More than 700 of the hens will have new homes after a social media post was put out for this guy,
Pretty
right?
Good. Okay.
So,
but that's the least with 300. That's 298 more than he wanted.
Too many.
It's too many.
Bloomfield told Stuff the ad was pretty clear. It mentioned 1,000 hens 3 times. Once in the title and twice in the ad description. Right?
Right.
It's pretty bloody hard to get that wrong, said Bloomfield.
And you're never going to get a better deal on hens in your life.
Absolutely.
Are they egg-laying hens?
Yes.
Because you could start a little egg business for yourself.
Well, I don't think he wants to, though. You need, like, land.
You could retire off that, though. Look, fair enough, the first year might be rough.
Very rough.
You're living with 1,000 hens.
But then it'll get excellent.
Well, oh, very good. be great crack.
It would be great crack.
Once the eggs start rolling in,
yeah,
you're rolling in the cash.
Oh, boys.
Reinvest in your hens, get them a coop.
What he's done here is now he's poached a good deal.
Oh, very good. That was a good yolk.
Thank you. My brain is scrambled. I can't think of another one.
Mine's fried.
Oh, good. He said he contacted Morrow, and conversations with him following the sale indicated the new buyer was happy with his purchase. We discussed the logistics behind it all, and he said he's worked at freehold farms. But over the weekend, I think it became apparent to him that 1,000 hens is a bit too many birds, and must have had a change of mind, said the seller.
Of course. So he wasn't on board. Then he was on board.
Then he wasn't on board.
Again.
He changed his mind again. Bloomfield said Morrow should be given credit for following through with the sale and trying to find homes for the hens. So he actually took all 1,000 hens.
I like that attitude. It's like, well, this is what we're at now.
This is my life. Morrow has put up a social media post asking people to help in rehoming his 1,000 birds and got a great response. He didn't just make a mistake and not follow through. He contacted Animal Sanctuary, and they're helping us interview those that have put their hands up. We want to make sure these birds are going to safe homes, Bluefield said. Morrow said he wasn't going to let the 1,000 birds down and let them be killed.
That's... Fair play to the boy. Let them down. The birds are very aware of the situation.
What? They're all looking at each other nervously, like, what do you think's going to happen?
No, like, now, here's the thing.
Right.
Is that, and look, it's a bit sinister.
Oh no. You're going to talk about chicken.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But look, he has the supply, and he needs a demand.
Yes.
If he can arrange a situation where he's selling each chicken for a tenner.
Ooh.
10 grand.
That's 10 grand. You're set.
Reinvest in your chickens.
What if you
buy him a coop?
What if you get every one of those chickens to lay an egg?
Yeah.
Then you've 10,000 eggs and 10,000 chickens. Or 1,000 eggs and 1,000 chickens.
Yeah.
You sell each chicken for $10.
You still have the eggs.
So you still have $10,000, and now you also have 1,000 eggs.
But they need to be incubated.
Yeah, but look, you just build an incubation centre.
Of course.
With the $1,000, the $10,000 you now have.
Yeah.
And then you waste the $10,000 building it.
Yeah.
And then you're back to zero. But then now you have eggs.
All them eggs.
They'll hatch.
Hatch chickens.
You wait till they lay eggs. Sell those chickens for 10,000. You have the incubator there. Fucking money making scheme.
That first time, look, it's going to be rough for a little bit.
For at least 2 years.
But then you're printing eggs.
Not money though.
No, but you're rich in eggs.
Rich in eggs.
In many ways, that's all we can hope for.
That's basically legal tender these days.
You'll swap an egg for anything.
I would.
Going into a big basket of eggs.
He didn't just make, as I said, he didn't just make a mistake and not follow through. He made sure that the hens found a good home for them, right? So Morrow said he wasn't going to let the 1,000 birds down. I wasn't going to let that happen. I was going to save 1,000 lives, he said. Even if I had to drive up to Auckland and feed them myself while looking for homes for them.
Oh, that's pretty.
He's a nice man.
Yeah. So wait, was the guy that was selling the chickens, was he just gonna, as soon as they were sold, he would have no contact?
He's done with them.
Jesus, that's harsh.
What do you think? I think if you're a chicken farmer though,
you don't have as much attachment.
You
to
don't
chickens.
want to start getting attached to them.
You're not naming them all.
No, because you are going to have to kill them.
Yeah. Well, unless
the eggs and the
incubation,
the incubation theatre.
Then you just.
Could you trust that I'm not a farmer?
Well, as of speaking for all farmers,
you are the farmer, I know. Yes.
Yes.
How many times have you been to a field?
Jesus.
Twice. So, a man accidentally bought 1,000 eggs. He has now said that he will take 20 birds himself instead of the 2 that originally he wanted.
Oh man. Okay, so he's doing the incubator thing, but at a smaller scale.
Very small scale.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he wanted more. He's got 18 more birds for $1.50 than he wanted.
18 birds is too many birds.
That's the thing, yeah.
Just think of one bird. Now 18 more, 19 more than one is too many.
Imagine it, a chicken is bigger than you think it is when it's walking around.
If I give you one chicken,
I'd be like, Conor, this is class, but it's also really inconvenient.
Very inconvenient. How much is 20 chickens?
Like 20 chickens would take up a good portion of this room that
Because
we're
they'd
in.
be roaming.
Roaming around, it'd smell, there'd be feathers everywhere.
Just be a nightmare.
I'd still scatter the corn.
For the crack.
Just look.
Just
keep those chickens occupied.
I would have the corn all in one little pile in the corner.
The corn corner.
Corner, and then just let them fucking kill each other to get to it.
Oh, but then you have chicken blood all over the place.
And then you're down to 18 chickens. Next time you do it, 16.
Problem
Next
solved.
time you do it, slowly whittling the
Next time you do it, 2.
In a Hunger Games scenario, until the strongest survives, he's full of fucking corn. Oh man, riddled with corn.
The yellowest yolk you can imagine.
Then you're having the best scrambled egg of your life, lad.
And you have a little chicken friend who'll protect you
from other chickens.
Largely other chickens at this point. Yeah, he's gotten a taste for them.
He's now a cannibal. I'm hoping to make a cannibal chicken.
Sorry, why'd you buy all 1,000 of them? Investment.
It's an experiment.
I want to see what happens.
Social experiment on YouTube. Gone wrong, gone sexual.
Oh, please don't let it go sexual.
Maybe not. Get them views. KSI versus Logan Paul. Gone sexual.
Chicken.
Prank. Gone wrong. Chicken.
Are they boxing again there?
They've boxed last night.
Did they? Who won?
No, Saturday night.
Was it a draw?
No. The KSI won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair play.
It was a big one. It's a big one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was there chicken involved?
There was no chickens involved. The only chicken I could see was
Jake Paul.
Actually, I got into a dark hole last. I think it was the day of the fight. So last Saturday, I was watching, they're doing all the previews for they're interviewing people, getting this big fight hype.
Yeah.
And I have no interest in either of these people, but
No.
I'm watching it because you just get into a hole and you're just watching this, right?
It's just on now.
It's just on. I'm just right now. I need to learn everything about this fight and become an expert, right? So I was listening to it, and Jake Paul is just the dumbest man I've ever seen.
In what way? Is he trying to trash talk and not doing it?
No. I think intellectually, he's just vacant.
He doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to be.
He doesn't need to know anything.
No, it's but you could tell the other trash talk from other people who I didn't know their names. Mm-hmm. They were all kind of witty, and his was just really poor.
You're just bad at boxing.
You're bad at comebacks, Jake.
just reel it in a bit.
Just figure out your niche.
Because I'll be honest, it's not fair on you.
It's not fair because it was mean. It looked mean. The boys were just picking on him.
Just bullying him.
And he thought he was the smartest man in the... He's the dumb guy that thinks he's really smart.
Oh, that's the worst.
And I think Logan, from everything... I don't know. This is so dumb. This is not weird news.
No.
But...
Well, it is weird. This is the fucking society that we live in.
Two fucking YouTubers in a boxing fight. But Logan Paul is obviously... He's a bit of a dickhead.
Yes, he's done some bad things.
But he comes across as way more intelligent. I think Jake is just the dumbest man.
I genuinely think... of the Paul brothers...
I think Logan's better.
He's a smart one.
which just says something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was the impression I was getting.
Yeah, I think you're fair enough
I
in that.
don't know. So we're moving on to our next piece of news, and that is fake cop joins a real police chase. They'd handcuff suspect at gunpoint.
Okay, was he? I assume he was found out, and that's why we're reading about it.
So the Fort Worth Police Department says that you should pay attention to the situation in order to find out if an officer is a real officer or an impersonator.
Or a fake officer.
Or a fake officer, as we all know. So a North Carolina man was arrested after police say he pretended to be a cop. Officers say with the Wilson Police Department stopped the car at a grocery store in Wilson at 11 p.m. in search of a possible murder suspect.
Fuck.
But as they approached it, the police say the driver sped off.
Look, if you're a suspect of anything, speeding off.
That shows
rational.
you're innocent. It shows you're innocent.
You got no time for questions.
I'm too busy being innocent. Police had been chasing the car for about 2 miles when a black Ford Taurus with blue lights sped past the officers. Very Dark Knight Rises, where you're in for a show here tonight, kid.
Yeah, the old veteran.
Sped past the officers, got in front of the suspect car and slowed down. The suspect car, now pinned between the Taurus and a police car, was forced to stop.
Okay.
Right?
And so presumably the police are just like, oh, okay.
Wow, you're just a nice man,
Yeah.
right? The driver of the Taurus, 30-year-old David Adams, got out of his car, and police say forced the 5 men out of the suspect car at gunpoint, and then handcuffed and searched the driver.
Oh my God. And this is just a civilian.
The officers, who were unsure at this point if he was actually a cop, yelled at Adams to stop what he was doing, but police say he left the scene before officers could talk to him.
My planet needs me.
Just floats away. Yeah. Police later determined he wasn't a sworn law enforcement officer and arrested him on Wednesday. The 5 men in the car were also arrested after police said they found pills, MDMA pills, codeine pills, and $708 were found in their car, which I don't know if the dollars is
the bastards.
money. One of the men in the car was the murder suspect's brother, according to the police report. But
right.
we know nothing else about this man. So Sean, fill me in. What is this man's story?
Okay, clearly, he was in the police academy. He got kicked out for being a rogue agent. And now he's invested all of his time and money into still being a police officer.
You keep going after people with $708. It's never going to get you anywhere.
God, that crippling OCD is the worst thing that ever happened to you.
He's a wild card, but I'm glad he's gone.
Oh, he sped off.
Oh, he sped off there now.
I mean, in many ways, he's much more dangerous. Because he's not doing this for a paycheck.
No, he's doing it just because he loves the thrill.
He loves the thrill. He loves justice.
Do you think he's Batman?
I think he's on the road to becoming Batman.
I think he may have watched too many Batman movies.
Some vigilante films.
Yeah, some vigilante justice. I think he gets... But here's the thing, right? I've watched a lot of... what was the old Sky One show? Road Wars? Was it?
Oh, yeah.
With the police and they're chasing the cars.
I think it is Road Wars, yeah.
And so we talked about Robo Wars last week, but Road Wars this week.
Also great.
So Sir Killalard. So Road Wars, they have a thing like the police, if they're driving and there's like 3 of them, one will go in front, one will go behind, and one will go to the side.
Yeah, so they have nowhere to go.
And they'll put them up against the barrier and slow down so you have nowhere to go. Right?
Yeah.
But this guy did that.
Just improv.
He's not on the radio with them working it out. So when you think about it, he's just like, I'll go front, lads, you just follow my lead.
Do you think he's talking to himself as he does it? Yeah. Like he has a pretend radio?
4949, I am in front. I am in front.
Or unless it's just like, maybe he's taken some improv classes and he just trusts.
Improv classes?
He trusts that like he'll get in front, they'll know what to do.
They're going to yes and them.
Literally. And then they just take advantage of the situation, stop the car.
Anyone who does improv classes is already a maniac, so, I mean, maybe.
No, I don't think that's true.
Oh, that's not a yes and.
I love
I'm trying to incriminate you.
I love our improv bits.
I think the fact that we know that you have the yes and means we're not allowed yes and. Or we don't yes and on purpose.
Yeah, because we like improv, but also we're bastards.
Oh, absolutely. But we're not very good at improv.
No, not
so
at
we
all.
like to shit on it before anyone can insult us.
Yeah, if we insult it, it can't hurt us. Also, isn't impersonating a police officer a crime?
Yes, it is, yes. That's why he was arrested.
Oh, but now that's exactly where he wants to be.
They're
locked in there with him.
It's like the Joker in The Dark Knight.
Or Rorschach.
They just look at him and he just slowly claps as they bring in the 5 suspects.
Exactly my plan.
Perfect crime. There's a phone in that man's stomach.
Yeah, there's going to be a series of like prison beatings.
And clues towards there's a treasure somewhere.
Oh my god, he becomes like the prison cop. And all the guards have a reluctant appreciation for him.
My God. But he gets results.
He'll bring us a body. Please stop bringing us bodies.
There's so many bodies. He's just like, I found another criminal. Yeah, you're in jail. They're all criminals.
He keeps coming to him being like, I have some information.
I think, Tom, I'm after I've been talking to him, I think he murdered a man. Say nothing. Yeah, he's in here on a murder.
He was convicted of murder. He confessed.
He's here for life, we know.
He's made great strides in anger management.
He's being let out next week.
I hear he's trying to escape.
Next week, he says, this is his big day out.
So he can't wait to see his best gal.
If you ask me, that sounds like escape plan. Check for tunnels.
Check for tunnels. My best gal is justice.
Yeah, so this man is clearly a maniac, but what can you do?
Yeah.
He got out of the car at gunpoint, and he forced all 5 of them out of the car.
Yeah, and then the other 4 just stood patiently while he arrested the other man, the driver.
And handcuffed and searched the driver. Searched for what? Justice.
And he's still on that search, brother.
He'll never find it. He'll never get right to the core of what he wants.
No, but he can do his damn best.
I search, but there's never justice.
Just more pills.
And $708. We're moving on to our next piece of news, and this is actually more convicted murders and criminals. But I have a question for you, Sean.
Right. No, I didn't.
A man was serving a life sentence, and then he passed away, and he was revived by emergency services. So, Sean, I ask you, man serving life sentence since it ended once he died was revived in medical emergency. Sean.
This will be studied in the future.
In Des Moines, Iowa, a man convicted of murder was rushed from the Iowa State Penitentiary to a hospital when his heart was restarted 5 times. Or his heart was restarted. This is in 2015, but he's suing them now.
Okay.
Right? So he claims his life sentence was fulfilled by his short-lived death, and he has overstayed his prison time by 4 years.
Okay.
Since then.
Okay. I'm working this out in my head.
Okay, do you want me to keep reading?
If you don't mind.
Benjamin Schreiber, found guilty of first-degree murder in 1997, was sentenced to life behind bars without the possibility of parole. And what happened was after a large kidney stones caused him to develop septic poisoning in 2015.
Gross.
So, by the time he arrived at the hospital, he was unconscious, records show. Though Schreiber signed a do not resuscitate agreement years earlier, medical staff called his brother in Texas, who told him, if he is in pain, you may give him something to ease the pain, but otherwise you are to let him pass.
Okay, right.
Doctors proceeded to save his life, because they're doctors, and it would be very hard not to, I think.
Yeah, I guess if it's happening in front of you
and there's a chance
you can help.
There's no way there's a doctor in the world that would be like, no, leave it.
But like, if he signed a do not resuscitate thing, that's his choice. This is a can of worms that Weird News is not designed for.
We're not getting into any of that stuff. But those Schreiber signed, doctors proceeded to save his life by administering resuscitation fluids through an IV. Then he underwent surgery to fix the damage done by the kidney stones. Schreiber filed for post-conviction relief in April 2018, claiming that he momentarily died at the hospital. He fulfilled his life sentence and should be freed immediately.
Okay.
Sean.
I think now he's thought, God, that might work.
Yes.
And now he's just chancing it. Because my thing about this is, I think if you're given a life sentence, it means that while you're alive, you are sentenced.
Yeah, but he wasn't alive.
But now he's alive.
But technically this is a different life.
It's a different life, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He said, in his own words, I was sentenced to life without parole, but not to life plus 1 day. So he's sentenced to life, but not after life. His life was over.
His life is still going on.
No, his life was over and then it came back.
I don't think so. If he was sentenced to 5 years...
Obviously, I think this man's a killer. He should stay in jail forever. But at the same time, I'm going to take the devil's advocate here.
Okay, that's fair enough. Like, if he was sentenced to 5 years, then yeah, he should get out after 5 years. But, because life means life in America.
In America, it means... In Ireland, it means like 25 years.
Yeah.
And on good behaviour, like 6. It's fucked.
It's really
not going to get into the Irish system.
But, so... If it means you will be in prison till the day
that you died.
Till
So Shaun, he died.
you were only okay. You will be removed from prison. I'm trying to work around the wording of this.
You're looking at me like, oh, there's something there.
There's a certain way to phrase it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think to be absolved of a life sentence, you need a funeral.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Right, but a funeral might not be...
You need a death certificate.
Yes.
You need to be legally dead.
He was legally dead, though.
Show me the paperwork.
Okay, so not legally dead. He was literally dead.
Yeah, but
not legally dead. They didn't have time to fill out a death certificate because he was resuscitated.
Yeah.
Even though he told them not to be resuscitated, though.
He did. Oh, that's the thing. He could sue the doctor for resuscitating him.
Yeah. But he wouldn't get any money, so he's in jail. It wouldn't matter.
That's the thing. The doctor never declared a time of death.
Right. Interesting.
Just dismantle this man's whole argument.
This is so, like... In fairness, if you were him...
Yeah. Oh, you'd try it.
You would.
You'd chance
you would.
Just to see. But, like, put me on that legal team, guys.
They have actually denied his request and have said that he is unpersuasive and without merit in his arguments.
Happy to help.
So that the Iowa Court of Appeals affirmed the District Court's decision on Wednesday, which is why we're now talking about it, because it was only last Wednesday, agreeing that Schreiber's sentence isn't up until a medical examiner declares he is deceased.
Gotcha.
Well done, Shaun.
Thank you very much.
Schreiber is either still alive, in which case he must remain in prison, or he is actually dead, in which case this appeal is moot.
Very true.
Yeah. He's either alive, which means he should be in prison, or he's dead, and then who are we talking to about this complaint?
Yeah. So, get fucked.
Get fucked, man.
That's what the judge said.
I read that headline, I thought,
that, like... Imagine if they hadn't reached a decision yet,
and we had to come up with the answer. They asked us.
They asked us, like, there's only two men.
Dumb enough.
Dumb enough, but also weird thinking enough
to get into this man's logic. But, like, obviously this dude is, like, a bastard. If you're going around killing people, you can't be doing that, Shaun.
You can't kill people.
I don't want to come out strong against something.
But we have one rule on this pod.
Don't be killing people. What's rule one?
Just stop.
If you have a situation where you're like, maybe I'll kill... No. Always no.
It's always no to the answer.
Maim. But don't
seriously injure.
Isn't that Batman's thing? Break his spine, but don't kill him.
Make him wish for death, yes.
Take his legs, his arms, but as long as he's breathing, you're in the home and clear.
Oh, once he knows what you've done to him, that's the real winner.
Okay, we're going to move on. There's no way to segue out of that.
Speaking of real winners.
Speaking of death, Cape Coral man winds up on roof in underwear with no memory of how he got there.
I imagine it's some kind of story.
Do you know where Cape Coral is?
Cape Coral? No.
Florida man has wound up on roof in underwear with no memory of how he got there.
Okay.
A family in Cape Coral woke up on Halloween night.
Spooky.
To a man sitting on their roof in nothing but his underwear. We tell you how he got up there, but he doesn't even remember himself. He
was born there. He's always been there.
He's one with the roof. A woman who lives in the home heard someone walking on the roof in the middle of the night. She said he was up there for 5 hours in nothing but his underwear. That is cold.
That is cold. Is this a 2-story house?
I don't know. No, this is just one story about so eventually police and firefighters showed up with a ladder and helped the guy down from the roof. Neighbours think drug use led to his strange behaviour.
Do you think so?
You think?
I mean, it's either blackout drunk, but how do you get on the roof?
Being on the roof while getting blackout drunk, that would be impressive.
Your coordination is reduced.
Yeah, very reduced.
While sober, he must be like lethal.
He's Bruce Lee when he's sober.
Oh, he'll punch a fly out of the air.
He didn't know how he got up there. He might have been out the night before celebrating a little too much, said Sandy Holler, the woman who found the man on the roof. Once he got down, the man apologised and just left.
Beg pardon?
The woman said, although it was odd, she's glad the man is okay. She'll be having someone come over to check on the roof and make sure there isn't any damage.
That's responsible home ownership.
But this man was never arrested. He just
walked away.
He just got down off the roof. He was up there for 5 hours in his underwear. They said, get down. He went, alright, got down and said, fair play to you, lads. Talk to you later.
Thanks for that, gents.
You've all been lovely.
Like, is America the kind of place where you get billed for the fire engine coming to your house?
I think so.
So who gets the bill? Is it him or the lady in the house?
A lady in the house. It's her house. She called.
She called him.
I'm assuming it's... Yeah. I don't know about fire. I know you have to pay for ambulance.
Yeah, I heard that.
But I don't know if it counts for all emergency services.
Police.
Police. There's been a murder. That's $200.
Lend us £100 there.
See, to us that makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, but it's
why would I have to pay for my ambulance? I'm very sick.
I'm in enough trouble, lads.
Clearly, if I need one, I've gone too far.
Yeah, and I love that we were talking about this, like, all Americans don't think this as well.
Yeah, obviously. Everyone's like, come on, dude.
Lad.
So, yeah, Cape Coral man, he ends up in a room. What do you think his story was? Why did he end up there, Sean?
Maybe he's a witch.
Oh, witch. Yeah, no, that's obviously the first obvious step.
Don't drink and fly.
Don't drink and fly.
Witch got... magic the broom
which got back.
no
no, seriously, no.
So he was flying his witch broom.
Oh yeah.
And his witch robe got caught on the broom and the broom flew off.
Which robe was that?
The witch robe.
Oh yeah, I use a different go on.
And so he was just left on his underwear on the roof.
Right, so your story is he's a witch.
Yeah.
Although it is Halloween,
it's the only time witches can walk among us.
And he had to get rid of the outfit. Or was he just in underwear on the broom?
No, he was wearing a robe, but it got snagged on the broom when he fell because he was drinking.
Yeah, and where did the broom go then?
Flew off.
Just kept flying.
It
was on autopilot.
Still flying.
Still flying to this day. He's never going to get that back.
No.
It's the one magic broom in the whole world.
That was his father's broom.
My father, Harry Potter.
That's right. His name was David Potter.
David Potter. Yeah, I think that's a mystery. We don't know.
I don't think no one knows.
He doesn't know.
So the one first-hand account we'd have
is unreliable because they said, "How did you get up there?" And he went, "I have no idea.
I'm here now.
I was just on a roof."
How does anyone get anywhere?
And then you on a broom. We all know on a magic broom. Yes. Moving on to our next piece of news. Florida woman arrested after carrying tree into gas station.
A tree?
A tree.
3?
No, not the number 3. A tree. Do we say tree weird?
We like the one with leaves. Do we say that weird?
Yeah.
Tree.
But I think like obviously we emphasise the T.
Yeah.
Whereas we don't say T in any other letters or any other words.
At the start we well even then it's sometimes a D substitutes
like
T.
Da or
da.
What?
What?
So like there's no T at the end, but at the start we really enunciate the T in tree. Tree.
Okay.
Is English people say free?
Some accents, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what other words? Truth.
Tree.
Oh yeah, it does sound harsher on tree, doesn't it? Yeah. Truth. Tree.
This is so weird.
I'm 33.
33.
Tree.
We're going to go back to that Irish accent challenge. So, Florida woman arrested after carrying tree into a gas station. This is in Florida, of course. A Bonita Springs woman was arrested Wednesday morning after deputies said she carried a tree and a metal rod into a gas station before causing a scene, Sean. A scene.
Okay. So what did she do with the tree?
Here's the thing. An employee at a 7-Eleven on the Tamiami Trail in Bonita Springs told Lee County deputies that 29-year-old Jerry Lyncher carried a thorn tree.
What?
Yeah, a thorn tree.
A thorn tree?
Yeah, a thorn tree.
A thorn tree.
Thorn tree.
Thorn.
I had a thorn tree. And a metal rod. Now I'm thinking about it. I just want to talk.
And a metal rod.
And a metal rod into a gas station after 2:30 a.m. How now, brown cow? Lechner asked for help and said someone was hurting her. The thorn tree, I'm assuming.
If she was gripping the thorn tree.
Well, someone was hurting her and told the employee to call the police, according to the arrest report. The employee didn't call at first, so Lesher said, "Are you going to call or not?" Right?
Go on, make my day.
She has a gun as well.
Yeah.
Then she took a soda from one of the stalls,
Okay.
opened it, and told the employee that now he had to call the police since she stole a drink from the shop.
That's a power move.
Yeah, big power move.
She's like, yeah, call him. Just call him.
I need them. I
Oh,
need
God,
them here.
okay.
I'm being hurt by this thorn tree I keep holding.
But then she commits a crime, so
Yes.
the police are going to have to be called.
The employee then called 911, which makes sense. He told deputies that Lesher didn't believe that he called, so she ran outside to the gas pumps and started stomping around.
Okay.
Stomping's a good word.
Stomping is a good word. Does she still have the pipe and the tree in
I can
hand?
only assume yes at this point.
That's okay.
Yes.
So it's some kind of weird summoning dance?
Two.
The police?
The police or the tree lord. The
tree lord.
One of the two.
An ent.
An ent. So Lesher went back inside after stomping around for several minutes outside at the gas pumps. She then stole a fire extinguisher and started spraying it back outside the shop.
She's escalating the whole time.
Yelling, "Are you coming to get me?" to the police.
Jesus.
Always escalation.
Just I'll keep going up and up and up.
She ended up opening the emergency turn-off for the gas pumps before the police got to the scene. Lesher was arrested and charged with resisting an officer without violence and larceny grand theft of a fire extinguisher. Sean, what is this woman's story? Where does she come from? Where does she go? Who is she? Cotton Eye Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Liked that little intro to
Thank
the
you.
question, by the way. Okay, so you have a tree, you have a metal pipe,
Yeah.
you have a gas station,
You have a fire extinguisher. You have gas pumps that she turned off.
right?
A soda she drank. Stomping around.
Well, needed energy for the stomping around. That's the soda explained.
Guess.
The metal pipe, self-defense.
Against the tree.
You never know who's going to come. Self-defense for the tree.
For the tree.
She has to protect this tree. It's the tree of life.
Leave it alone.
Oh, branch out. The classic jokes we always
We're
use.
always so good at that.
But here's the thing. A tree, do you know what that does?
What?
Soaks up carbon dioxide
Oh,
in the air.
shit.
And what does it put out? Oxygen.
Oh, shit.
Okay, oxygen makes fire burn hotter.
Yeah.
So her plan was to turn on all the gas pumps, pour gasoline everywhere, fill the place with oxygen from the tree,
From the tree?
and set it ablaze.
When you say fill the place, you mean the outside.
The outside, fill the air with
Like
oxygen.
the world.
Yeah, Amazon's on fire, dude.
Yeah, but I don't... That got really serious. You were like smiling, then you just went, "Yab's on fire." Just didn't even blink. That was very intimidating. Yeah.
Look, I care.
I suppose it is. You do care. Fair play to you. I love Jeff Bezos. Have I mixed that up?
You have, yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, I think you could be right. Yeah, she's trying to set fire to the world.
To the world.
With
Wants to watch the world burn.
With one tree
That's all you need.
and a gas pump.
Yeah. Because what does she have to gain from that?
But how? Okay, can I ask you another question? You say she wants to start a fire.
Yeah.
Then why? Surely the opposite of a fire is a fire extinguisher, which she then fired into the outside. I'm throwing that at you, Sean. Case, point, match, go on.
Well, look, the extinguisher came before the flame.
Oh,
Just released excess carbon
she's
dioxide.
getting rid of it.
Yeah, because we all know carbon dioxide can only be used on certain types of fires. I'm not sure which ones. Maybe paper?
Helium. Helium? Helium fires.
Oh, if something's on fire, don't spray helium on it.
Does that make it blow up?
It's either helium or hydrogen. I think it's hydrogen.
Ah, look, I failed science.
Oh, I failed the Hindenburg.
I think we all failed the Hindenburg.
Oh, man. But yeah, I think just start a fire, make a point. It's a protest.
Against
Amazon?
fire. Oh, against the company Amazon or the Amazon fire?
No, well, she's not happy about the Amazon fire.
Yeah,
but
that's a side issue.
this particular one is a protest against
Amazonians.
against
Wonder Woman.
a maze on Spider-Man 2.
We all disliked Amazing Spider-Man 2. Everyone knows that.
But she's the only one brave enough to do anything.
The only one who's...
It's the worst thing I've ever done.
See, people can't see, right? But I love when you start the sentence and then I can just see your eyes get wider and wider as you're coming up with what you're going to say next.
It makes every sentence a little adventure.
It's a little adventure for you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I meant to improv off you and you don't have a fucking clue where you're going to go.
That's the best part of improv.
No.
Getting lost.
No hand.
No hand, yeah.
I'm no handing you.
I disregard your thing and add my own.
My joke's funnier. Okay, so actually we're going to end Weird News Wednesday this week. It's not actually a long week. It's weird.
It.
It feels like a long week. This episode is probably going to be a little shorter than normal because I only had 6 really good ones. I don't really want to throw like a...
We want to present our best.
You don't want to be throwing in one just for the sake of taking up time, because I feel like people can tell when you're rambling for the sake of rambling.
Yeah.
If you understand, yeah.
Whereas this has all been focused.
Honest to God, I don't think we've gone off topic once. The Hindenburg was the one time I
Road
felt.
Wars.
Circular. What are your thoughts on Robot Wars again?
Robot Wars again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Just for the time.
No, we should probably...
No, let's move on. We're finishing off this week with Florida Man doing Florida Man things. So Florida Woman, I thought that was going to be the perfect Florida story to end the week.
Yeah.
I mean, she escalated a lot there.
It had everything.
It did have everything. So this week we're ending with Florida Man jacks golf cart, gets in police chase, ditches the cart and runs, then tries to break through fence with his head.
Fuck. How much chasing can you do on a golf cart? How fast do they go?
I would say golf cart is probably max speed 20 miles an hour, maybe less.
Yeah, but certainly not major roads.
I would say if you're going to go down the motorway, I'd say no. I'd choose something different.
Yeah, maybe something with a windshield.
A bicycle.
Bicycle?
A bicycle on the motorway.
Could you outspeed a golf cart on a bicycle?
That's a good point. I don't know, because there's an engine in the golf cart, surely.
But is it a good engine?
It's not. But what about my legs? They're like tree trunks. They'll fly me out on that bike.
Okay. You in a golf
Gear
cart.
6.
Gear 6.
The whole way.
The resistance, lads. You on a golf cart versus an Olympic cyclist.
Is it Lance Armstrong? Does he have blood transfusions?
Yes, and yes.
I think he takes it.
Well, yeah, he would.
Eventually I'll run out of petrol. I don't think he'll run out of energy.
And he's connected to your blood.
Oh, then he's going to run out of energy very quick. My blood is nothing but sadness.
Pure toxins.
Pure fatigue in that blood, boy. Here we have it. The stupidest thing you'll read all week, Sean.
Okay.
And that's why we're ending with it. What in the world was this guy thinking? Or more likely, what cocktail of heavy drugs was he on?
That's a big claim right out of the
It's
gate.
only Florida, man. Let's not throw drugs at him. Early yesterday, the New England District deputies responded to a reported carjacking of a golf cart after the suspect battered the driver and took the cart from him.
Fuck.
Right?
So he literally jacked the cart.
Yeah, according to the report filed by Deputy M. Merritt. Deputy Merritt.
That is...
Deputy Merritt.
They've made something up there on the spot.
Deputy M. Merritt.
Merritt.
His name is Mary Merritt. There was a guy actually yesterday. I read his name was Alan Allen, but Alan was 2 L's on the second name.
Oh,
Alan.
Allen.
Yeah. She observed a male subject recklessly driving a red gas-powered golf cart through the intersection of US 1 North and Palencia Village Drive. All know.
I'm fairly sure we've heard of that address before.
That's where Florida Man lives. Merritt activated the emergency lights and siren of her patrol car. However, the suspect did not stop.
Kept speeding away.
She on the little golf cart. She then observed the cart weaving back and forth on the road before making an abrupt U-turn in front of oncoming traffic and driving into a ditch. The suspect then fled on foot. He fled on foot, but was captured by deputies a short time later near an apartment complex. During the foot pursuit. During the foot pursuit. You make one mistake
and you hone in on it.
You just find a weakness and you attack. During the flood pursuit, the suspect attempted to create an escape by using his head to bust through a vinyl fence
Vinyl fence?
Yes.
Good God.
It'll be a strong fence, boy.
Has a lot of resistance.
I would say too much resistance for a skull.
Fucking hell. That would bounce off. Oh, your neck would be in bits.
Yeah. The deputies noted the suspect was uncooperative, you don't say.
No, well, he'd just been concussed.
And exhibiting unusual behaviours. Concussed. Shortly thereafter, deputies received a report of the suspect having battered the victim while working in the area and taking the golf cart by force.
Oh no.
Right? The victim is okay.
Good,
so,
excellent.
Nobody died, so we're allowed cover it. Deputies interviewed the victim, who stated he had never seen the suspect before the incident began. So it's very Grand Theft Auto, I think.
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere and messed this dude's
took the golf cart and drove off.
and then U-turned it into oncoming traffic, ditched it,
yes,
and ended up run into a fence.
The suspect, identified as Andrew Thompson Burnett of Sanford, Florida, was arrested on a variety of charges. Varieties.
I love when there's a pick and mix of charges.
A pick and mix of charges, ranging from robbery, fleeing and eluding, battery, 2 counts of criminal mischief, and resisting law enforcement officers. Barnett was booked into the jail. Sean, what is this man's story?
Okay, clearly he likes golf.
No, he hates golf.
And that's why he wanted to...
He's getting away from the golf course in any way possible.
The fastest way possible. Ironically, in a golf cart.
Yeah, of course.
So he's waiting patiently at the lights. And then someone
It's orange and he's still a bit cautious.
Oh, lads. Because he goes about 5 miles an hour.
You're right, yeah. No.
So he speeds across the junction out of nervousness. An officer harshly judges him. So like, he's just a nervous man.
He's so nervous.
So he spins the car into oncoming traffic.
Because he's nervous.
He's a bit cautious, you know.
Because he's so cautious, he turns into oncoming traffic.
He was frazzled. He was rattled.
He'd be very nervous then. I think he'd be more nervous.
And so he just wanted to get off the road as soon as possible. Into the ditch.
Safety. And so he crashes in the ditch.
No cars in the ditch. Safety.
Clever. So he's away now.
Except he still hears the sirens. Doesn't like loud noises.
Yes, he's so cautious. He's scared of
him.
He's like a little puppy.
Runs towards the nearest fence.
Yeah, he just loves fences.
Safety in fences once you're inside them. Now, he doesn't want to get his hands all cut up climbing over that fence.
No.
But he was always told, think with your head. Not your hands. And so he decides to leap head first into the fence.
In my head, he's like an arrow. He takes a running start.
He's perfectly horizontal.
He just like backs up and he just looks like hypes himself up and just sprints and then perfect horizontal to the ground, arms by his side.
And then, I mean, the vinyl acts much like a trampoline.
Bounces back.
Gets concussed.
Yeah. Thinks, I'll do that again just to make sure.
Does it a couple more times.
Yeah, just to make sure.
And then wakes up at home.
No, he wakes up in jail.
How did
I get here?
Oh, well, at least I'm behind a fence. Those are bars, sir.
Yeah, but hang on. Backs up. My man was always right. Yeah, this Florida man, I don't know, Sean. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. I don't know why. Florida man and Florida woman, you never know why.
No, and
the thing is, with like every other story, we always have a motive or a reason why people are trying to go somewhere or get something.
Yeah.
Florida man and Florida woman are just chaos.
See, the thing, the whole reason we have Florida man and Florida woman news, Florida has really weird freedom of information laws.
Right.
So shit gets published just as soon as it happens.
Yes.
So you never really delve into a story.
Because there's information, but you never know why these things happen.
Yeah, it's essentially just a police report put in a paragraph.
It's always a police report, like, he did this, he said this, but nobody knows why he did it. It's never said if this guy's on drugs. Probably.
The article infers that.
He's been done for robbery, fleeing and eluding battery, 2 counts of mischief.
Okay, so the first one...
You're trying to count the mischief.
First one was when he ran into the fence, and the second one was when he ran into the fence again.
He's like, that's a bit harsh. Just have one. No. We count them.
He did it in separate spots on the fence.
Yeah, he bounced and then ran back and ran to another fence on the far side. Oh man, I just think Florida man, he's just, I don't know.
He knows what he's about.
This Florida man and Florida woman, I think, should get married.
Imagine the kids.
Man, they'd be full of fire extinguisher and fences.
They'd be unstoppable.
Yeah, unstoppable force.
Think with your fire extinguisher.
Exactly, Sean. I think that's it for another week of Weird News Wednesdays.
It's been a good week. Solid stories.
It's been a solid story week, yeah. I mean, sometimes I just think maybe there'll be a week where Florida man doesn't do something crazy and I won't have to cover it.
But then
every week,
the week rolls around.
Literally every week I go. It's gotten to the point now where I'm like doing research. I'm like, surely, maybe this is the week where
nothing happens.
Maybe he just has a week off.
Like
but no,
the police asked them on Facebook to not do any crime.
There was a guy last week who they put out a police photo of him, and he was like, they put out a photo of him dressed as a sailor on Halloween,
right?
And they were like, we're looking for him, and he's like, take this fucking down, this is so embarrassing. They like photoshopped him as a sailor. He's like, I'll come in if you don't if you take it down. And they went, okay, right, and he went in. He got arrested.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Couldn't have that on his record.
Imagine that was your mugshot.
Delete that. Oh my god, I hate that phone. Delete it. Sean, do you want to take us out?
Yeah, thanks everyone for listening to this episode of Weird News Wednesday. We'll be back on Friday with an episode of Hero Zero, Monday with an episode of Movie Monday.
You won't be here.
I won't be here.
No.
I'll be on a plane.
You'll be on a plane.
And then next
Florida.
Wednesday to Florida.
You're going to be on the ground doing reports.
Roving reports.
I'm cutting to Sean now in Florida. He's dead. Alright.
He's got concussed.
Okay. Told him to watch out for those fences.
And we'll be back with another episode of Weird News Wednesdays next Wednesday. We're on all of the social medias. Instagram, Here's for Hire Podcast. Twitter, @Here's for Hire Pod. Facebook, Here's for Hire Podcast. Or you can email us, here's for hire _@outlook.com. Thank you to all our patrons who support us on Patreon. It's really amazing of you guys. And if you'd like to support the show, we have a link in the description, or it's patreon.com/Here's for Hire Podcast. But the best way you can support the show is by telling one human being that we exist.
Just one
person.
Nobody else. If you tell fucking two people, we'll
Conor
find
will
it.
come to your house.
I will. You'll be going to sleep, just like tuck it in, and just at the edge of your bed, you'll just see me slowly rise up like an elevator,
and he'll just stare for a while.
Like, I'm not going to do anything like serious.
No, not at all. But
I'm just there to wreck your day. I might put a few Lego bricks on the ground, maybe an upturned plug. Wait till you wake up in the morning, it's game over, John.
Game over. You are going to have a sore foot for the day.
For up to 10 minutes and then forget about it.
You monster.
So I have been Conor Lawler.
I've been Shaun.
I will see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.